Albania's Assembly Speaker Josefina Topalli and the Defense Minister Albanian Mami appealed today for more efficient use of budget in the armed forces in the spirit of the new NATO doctrine for a smart defense. Topalli and Imami made these statements at the conference organized by the Atlantic Council of Albania on smart defense. That was the footage from the conference. We carry on now to the next news item. Albanian police have arrested 2 individuals who were trying to illegally smuggle immigrants into Montenegro. State police said that the operation to arrest Fatmir Tahani and Bashkim Brahimi was organized by the Department Against Transnational Organized Crimes.
The 2 arrested men were attempting to illegally smuggle 6 Moroccan nationals across state lines into Montenegro. The operation was carried out in cooperation with police in Gjirokastra, Fier, Tirana, Lezhë and Shkodra in the framework of the Program on Prevention and Combating of Human Trafficking. According to state police, the anti-smuggling and trafficking program continues to find additional collaborators involved in these criminal activities. This operation was part of a longer investigation conducted by state police organs working closely with neighboring countries in the region, which are used as transit points for immigrants.
The state data agency Instat published economic data today showing that during the month of March, domestic exports increased by 10.2% compared to a month before, totaling 16 billion and 722 million lek.
In its report, Instat demonstrated that in addition to exports, imports had also increased, this time by 18.4% compared to February. The main commercial partners continued to be Italy and Greece. Meanwhile, 68.8% of Albania's commercial trade volume is transacted within the EU. The import of excise-taxed goods, however, had decreased during the month of March compared with February, making up 15% of total imports.
We'll carry on now to the next news item for this bulletin. The implementation of the project titled Competitive Business Plans, co-financed by OECD and the European Commission, began today in Albania. Details follow.
The Competitive Business Plans program will be implemented by the Ministry of Economy and the Investment Development Agency. In his speech, Deputy Minister of Economy Eno Bozdos said that this regional project, with a 3-year extension, will help cultivate entrepreneurial first steps by supporting innovative ideas. Competitive business plans will evaluate and award the best business plan proposals. First prize will be presented with €8,000, second prize with €6,000, and third prize will be €4,000.
Mrs. Liri Berisha attended the first international conference of the Network of Directors for the Protection of Autism, which was held on 23rd and 24th of April in New York of the United States of America, with organizations represented from all over the world.
The first international conference of the Network of Directors for the Protection of Autism was held on the 23rd to the 24th of April in New York. At this conference, organisations from different countries of the world that operate in the field of autism gathered to discuss the best practices, challenges and ways to strengthen cooperation in the fight against autism, which was described without hesitation this year as a crisis in public health. At the invitation of the co-founders of the organisation Autism Speaks, Suzanne and Bob Wright, Albania was represented in this meeting by Mrs. Liri Berisha. Mrs. Berisha made a presentation on the current work and achievements of Albania and at the completion of her speech said that the meeting represented another step and an opportunity for the future. On the 2nd of April, the International Day of Autism, the most powerful organisation in the world in the field of autism, Autism Speaks, reported that 1 in 88 American children are affected by a form of autism, increasing the incidence of spreading of this disorder by 75% compared to last decade. These figures, almost epidemic, according to studies conducted by the School of Public Health, Harvard, could cost every family more than $72,000 per year to care for children who exhibit extreme forms of autism.
The well-known journalist, translator and writer Ardian Klosi passed away on Thursday evening at the age of 55. Klosi, one of the best-known freelance journalists in Albania, had also served as the head of Albanian Radio and Television for a short period of time. That was all our reporting for this edition of the Evening News in English. To all of you watching us here on Albanian Television, thanks for your attention. Have a great evening and a good weekend. We'll see you again next week.